So, welcome everyone. This is interactive webinar on everything about GATE exam. This will be a very interactive session, so you can directly switch on, unmute yourself, and ask a questions whenever you want to ask. Okay. So let us see one by one. Now the agenda is like this. I'm going to tell you introduction to GATE exam. What is GATE exam? What are the different benefits or opportunities to GATE exam? Comparison with other options, like if you can go for CAT, GRE, TOEFL, or if you want to go for MTech directly or MBA directly without writing CAT or GATE, what are all the things and what it takes to prepare, what do you require to prepare, how do you prepare, how should your mindset be, and how much time is required. Such kind of things we will take on the fourth side. Then we will talk about Apex Gate coaching, how the gate coaching is, what we do, okay, what is our approach, okay, who are our faculty, what is our, what are the different results we have got till now, and what they are doing. Through that, I will tell you a case study. When I talk about Apex Gate coaching, I will tell you our students from 2017 who are there, what they are doing now, how was their journey, and what they are now. All those things I will tell you. Okay, so let us start. So introduction. What is GATE? GATE stands for Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, which is a national level exam that tests the technical knowledge of an engineer. There is no other exam that tests the technical knowledge of an engineer. There are exams, but just like you have for employment scheme, it may be there. But for technical testing your technical knowledge, this is one of the best uh, exam which is there. It is actually designed as an entrance test to secure admission to post-graduation courses plus doctoral courses. You can do direct PhD. You can directly go for PhD in IIT after BE. So you can do BE plus PhD. This is possible in IITs. Okay. In recent time, it is used as a screening test for employment in public sector units, PSUs. If you want to get into things like ONGC, IOCL, or maybe National Thermal Power Corporation, or Nuclear Power Corporation of India, NPCIL. Okay, these kind of things. If you want to go, then you can go by applying through this one. That these PSUs is the one which makes mechanical and civil engineering very lucrative. Okay, people think that mechanical engineers and civil engineers should get campus placements. Okay, but one thing we have to keep in mind that these engineering are not designed for campus placement at all. If mechanical engineers and civil engineers compare themselves with computer science engineers, it will be a great unfairness. It's unfair to compare like that. Okay, because computer science, whatever the difficulty which is there, as well as later on, if the market drops, the amount of difficulty they may face, mechanical or civil engineers won't face it. They will have a constant rise in their income. Okay, so it's also seen as a benchmarking criteria for young graduates. That is, if you have a GATE score, it means you are good in technical, so you get better option. Your resume's weight increases. Okay. Now, what is GATE exam? GATE exam consists of 27 subject papers, such as aerospace, chemical, civil, like that. And out of this, you can write two papers, not one. You can write two papers. Okay. GATE exam can be written by a graduate engineer or students from pre-final year onwards. From pre-final years, anybody can write the exam. That means third year student can write. So you have to prepare from the second year onwards. Whenever you come into the third semester, you have to prepare for GATE exam, because GATE exam, when you start from the third semester, you will require around 1.5 times, and most of the syllabus which is there is on the 2 years of engineering. Whatever comes in that, more than 60 to 70% is first 2 years of engineering, that is maths and the basic of second year basics. That is what is there in GATE exam. So third year, when you are in after your fifth semester, you can write your GATE exam. Okay, so when you have to start preparing for GATE exam from third semester onwards. Okay, now GATE exam consists of MCQs. MCQ stands for multiple choice questions. It has MSQs, multiple selection question. That means more than one option is right. You have to select the right option in that. Then numerical answer type question. You have to answer a number in the question will be given, and there will be a number which is there. There will be a dash which is there. In that you have to fill the number. Okay. GATE exam is for 100 marks, which consists of 31 mark question, 35 2 marks question. Okay. And in this whole, in this 65 questions, okay, which is of 100 marks, 15 marks is for aptitude and English. It is for aptitude plus English. Very important. It is for aptitude aptitude and English, and around 13 marks is for maths, mathematics. And after this, 85 rest marks, rest whatever comes there. Okay, what does it come as? 72 marks is for engineering. Okay, that is civil engineering, mechanical engineering, whatever engineering it is. Okay, qualifying marks varies from 25 to 48 marks, but generally the qualifying marks is less. Last year it was around 28 for mechanical and 32 for civil. So if you do well in aptitude and aptitude English plus maths, okay, then you can easily score, you can come near clearing GATE. Okay, so mindset that GATE is difficult is not required. It's easy, because the aptitude is one of the most simple one. Okay, and yeah, so but one thing happens that, see, in general people don't prepare for these exams. That is the main problem. Okay, so because they don't prepare for that exam, they don't get high ranks. Okay, the preparation is required. Okay, it is more of the people who are in the sense who are preparing systematically, they get it more than the person who's intelligent. Okay, basic intelligence is there with everyone. Okay, so qualifying marks varies from 25 to 48 marks, and 15% of the candidates qualify. Okay, next, what are the important dates? See, generally, see, last year the thing came at around August 30th was the date at which the application process started. Okay, closing was 24th September. It was extended till 1st October with a late fee. Okay, then till 12th November you could change the category, paper, examination city, and everything with an additional fee, and you could download the admit card till 3rd January, from 3rd January. Okay, and the GATE exam was 5th February, 6th, 12th, and 13th. Okay, so one of these days you will have the exam. Okay, so you may have a person in mechanical engineering may have it on 5th. Okay, another person, it depends which. There are 2 papers in mechanical engineering, 2 papers in civil engineering, because the maximum number of people who write GATE exam are mechanical and civil engineers. Okay, next comes electronics, next comes computer science, like that. Okay, and the maximum benefit of writing GATE is for mechanical and civil engineers. If you see some of the things like National Thermal Power Corporation, they had 125 vacancies for mechanical engineers last time. Okay, and their pay package is more than 1 lakh per month. Okay, this time Neyveli Lignite had around 80 vacancies just for mechanical engineers. Okay, and there are companies like National Highway Authority of India Limited. There are Bureau of Indian Standards. All these institutes, these organizations give weightage for civil engineers. Okay, so first best for GATE to clear, if you clear GATE, which is the best branch which can get the benefit, it is mechanical. Second best is civil. Third best is electronics, ENC. Fourth best is electrical. Okay, then rest comes. Okay, and in terms of number of people writing also, this is the same order which is there almost. Okay, sometimes it may vary here and there, but almost that is the order. Okay, fine. And the results will be announced on 17th March. This is how the 2022 GATE was. And how many papers a candidate can write? He can write 2. Among these, aerospace, architectural, like the civil engineering, mechanical engineering, mining. Then there are something called engineering sciences, life sciences, humanities, statistics, petroleum engineering, like that. There are a lot of courses. Now, if your main paper is mechanical or civil engineering or mechanical engineering, you can choose another engineering to say paper. Like a civil engineer can write a paper in aerospace engineering. Okay, a civil engineer can write paper of aerospace engineering. Why? You may see that most of the structural engineering which comes in aeronautics is based on civil engineering. Okay, so aeronautical company are on lookout for civil engineers because the best of the structural design is done by civil engineers. Okay, then AR stands for architecture and planning. You can go for that. ES, ES stands for your environmental science and engineering. You can write this paper. You can write GE, that is our geomatics, I suppose. Yeah, GE is geomatics engineering. Okay, you can write NM. NM stands for naval architecture and marine engineering, because naval architecture in IITs, in IIT Kharagpur and IIT Madras, there is naval architecture branch, which takes mechanical as well as civil engineers. Okay. In addition, one thing which is not put here, later on allowed, was XE, engineering sciences. Engineering sciences also 2022, previously also every time it was there, but by mistake it was not added here. My students last time wrote XE, engineering sciences in civil engineering. Okay, so civil engineering was their main branch and they took engineering sciences. Similar way, a mechanical engineer can take aerospace, can take chemical. That you'll be astonished. A mechanical engineer can write chemical engineering gate. Very important. Okay, because there's no much difference. Okay, then he can write naval architecture and marine engineering. He can write production and industrial engineering, and he can write XE, engineering sciences. Okay, so in this, the maximum thing that can be written is these people. Okay, so XE. If you take XE as the main paper, you can write these papers. Okay, so if you take ME as the main paper, then you can write this much. PH, physics, you can write this much papers. Okay, now, what is meant by engineering sciences? This is very important. When you consider engineering sciences, or in engineering science, what happens? 15 marks compulsory for mathematics. Then 2 optional in these subjects like fluid mechanics, material science, solid mechanics, thermodynamics, polymer science and engineering, food technology, atmospheric sciences. In these, you can choose any 2. So a civil engineer generally chooses fluid mechanics and solid mechanics. Mechanical engineers may choose fluid mechanics and material science and solid mechanics and thermodynamics. Anything out of these 4 you can choose. Okay, generally, but polymer science also some people choose. Okay, so these are all the different things which can be done. Any doubts here, students? Any questions to be asked here? If you have any questions, please ask. Do not hesitate. You can also put that on this link here. Okay. I hope there is no problem um, with the hearing. There is no problem. There is the internet and all those things is fine. Is it not? Hello. Yeah. Did you understand? No doubts here. Hello. Fine. Okay. Next. Benefits of GATE exam. One by one, we will see what are the benefits of GATE exam. Okay. First one, nth benefit. Nth benefit means the last benefit. Okay. At least this one you will get. Okay. Not the best benefit. At least this benefit you get. Okay. See, because of GATE preparation, you get the basics clear. See, employment crisis today. Today you say mechanical engineers, civil engineers are not getting jobs. One of the main reason why they are not getting job is not because of lack of vacancies, but lack of good engineers. I know my own friends who are there as a part of our.
The screen is not visible clearly.
What was not visible?
Screen.
Screen is not visible now. Is it the same with others? Is it the same with others? Somebody can help me out with that. Hello? Now is the screen visible, ma?
No, sir, it's a network issue. It's blur.
Okay. So is the issue there with others? Because I should know whether it is the issue with me or issue that side. Basu sir, no
Sir,
issues, right?
screen is not visible
Rahul, screen is not visible.
clearly.
But
Not
Arun
clearly.
Kumar says no issues. Okay. Basu Kumar sir says no issues. Okay. So anyhow, okay. So that means sometimes there is a problem. So you can ask me things when it becomes clear. You can ask me things. I will answer. Okay. I can go back at any point of time. Okay. So employment crisis is not because of lack of vacancies, but because of lack of good engineers. We are seeing nowadays that, and also this is much more because of this pandemic. We got online coaching now, right? And in the online coaching, the basics reduce like anything. Okay, yeah. And gate preparation especially helps in creating that strong base of fundamentals. Okay, so if you're good in fundamentals, this gate preparation in general makes you strong. Okay, next one. See, there are two types of jobs. One is a coolie's job, another one is an engineer's job. If anybody asks, sir, I'm not getting any job, what should I do? People say, hey, do Unigraphics, do Star Pro, do AutoCAD, do these kind of things, okay, and you will get a job. They are right, you will get a job. But what type of job is that? It's a coolie job. A coolie job means there will be a AutoCAD drawing which will be there. You have to make that drawing and send it. Unigraphics, Hypermesh, okay, Katia, these are all, I call it a coolie's job, okay, because it's a skilled job, just like a welder is there, just like a welder or a carpenter, these kind of jobs. I'm not saying it's not bad job, but it is a job, okay, that type of job. Engineer's job is different. Engineer's job is, suppose a company, a MNC or any company, okay, for example, Tata was getting with Nano, is it not? So if you are in that board deciding what type of changes has to be made, how to develop new products, how to develop a production site, this is the best job you can get. You have to always aim for such kind of job, and those jobs you get after a lot of learning. One of the main problem what we have with today's engineers is they compare themselves with computer science and they say, sir, they are getting so much, we are not getting anything. Okay, but no, you get much more than them, but if you learn. And because of that, that learning is not happening. If you don't learn and you just want a job, unfortunately you will not do well, and it is a very bad situation for the nation as such. Nation cannot live with bad engineers. Economy will get affected. The studies what you do, the excellence what you get will help the nation at the end. So it is very important that you know the basics right in the way it is to be there. Okay, gate exam is there, but some of the people I have seen in IITs, they come by cracking gate. You know, they crack gate. Crack gate means what? There are some shortcuts only, which is told in a gate coaching institute, and because of the shortcuts, they would have cleared gate. I also say shortcuts. I'm not saying shortcuts. I'll say shortcuts. But before saying shortcuts, we in Apex Academies will tell you what is the basics, so that you don't just crack gate and then when you go to IITs or when you get into PSUs, you crack actually. Okay, because of the load you crack. Okay, that should not happen. So if that should not happen, your strength has to increase. Okay, so that strength has to be increased, and when that happens, you get this engineer's job. Now what is the difference between an engineer and say diploma engineer and a graduate engineer? The main difference is mathematics. People say diploma engineers, you do hands on. Yes, you do hands on, but if you don't do the calculations properly to develop a new product, it will take a long time. Just see any videos on how our planes were created, okay, in 1900s. You will see so much of stupid ideas being put, and then it was tested. Think if a person had that theory behind that, and he would have solved all those things and then got two or three prototypes and then he would have tested. So the cost of development reduces. If mathematics is known, cost of development reduces. I hope it's clear. So one of the things, see here, he's Joel Sequeira, okay, who had attended our gate coaching while he was doing his engineering, and he got into Adani Power when he was in the final years. So if a pre-final year or the second year student joins gate coaching, one of the best thing what happens is he or she will get into the what do you say, campus selections when they are in the campus only in a good institute, in a good company. Okay, so that is the advantage of gate coaching. Also nowadays number of companies are giving national level exams. For example, Tata's or Maruti or anybody gives national level exams. So you'll be able to crack those national level exams. Okay, that is the advantage. Or wherever you write written tests, technical written tests, a mechanical core company or a civil core company like L&T, there is something called L&T Build India Scholarship. Build India Scholarship, which is given for a final year civil engineer. Okay, in this they will give you employment, plus they will give you an MTech from IIT Madras, IIT Madras, NITK, IIT Madras, and NIT Trichy. These three institutes, they sponsor you to do MTech in construction technology. Okay, if you clear, by giving you stipend, and afterwards after your completion they will give you job also. So if you have to clear those exams, then your basics has to be clear. Okay, so for that this gate coaching helps, or gate helps. Okay, there is one notion that, sir, everything is basics, whatever is given in the VTU or in the university, the same thing is coming for gate. So there is no requirement of coaching. That is very wrong, because in university you leave some topics, is it not? Whichever is difficult you leave it, and in gate that are the most important things. First thing. Second thing is that the level, the depth to what we go in the basics only. We don't gate is a very basic level exam. It is not a high level exam, keep in mind. Okay, so in the basic level exam, basics only, if there is no clarity, okay, you cannot clear gate. And the clarity, if you just read the textbooks, you will not understand. Because sometimes what happens, when you have the textbook in front of you, you will see 2 or 3 pages, then you feel like closing it down. It takes long efforts. But if a teacher helps you with that, the same textbooks will be your companion, and you can understand it much better. Okay, so that is the advantage. Okay, any doubts here? All right, next. N plus n minus 1th benefit, that is JRF, Junior Research Fellow. Junior Research Fellow means it is for 1 or 2 years you get it, and for the low level gate qualification also you get. You get a pay of 31,000 rupees per month. Okay, in companies like PIRF, ADA, CSIR laboratories, NAL, HAL, IIT, NIT, all these places you will get something called JRF, Junior Research Fellows. If you are in major cities like Bombay or Chennai or Kolkata, you will get a HRA. This is plus HRA. You will get this as plus HRA. If it is in metropolitan cities, you will get 30% HRA. That means 31,000 rupees per month plus 9,300 extra. Okay. And after you do this, because you are working in this cutting edge research laboratories, it's in the research laboratory, so you're working on that, you get a good jobs in leading companies. A lot of companies which will look 2 years experience, 3 years experience on this particular area, then you take they get what do you say, you get job in leading companies. Plus if you are in IIT or IASC, okay, you can convert your JRF into MS by research. You can convert as MS by research, and you will get a MS by research or MTech by research. You can convert that, and you can get into IIT, MTech without scoring very high ranks in GATE. That is the advantage of JRFs. Okay. One of the person, Surakshit Chauta, he is our student who got into Aeronautical Development Academy. Okay, and actually he did not clear GATE. Okay, he attended our classes only, but he did not clear, unfortunately. but still he got the JRF position in ADA. Okay, and he got among only 2 people were there during that. This one only 2 vacancies were there. In that 2 vacancy, he was the one to get selected. Okay? So this is one of the success story we have. Okay? Then there are other benefits also. I will put one by one. Okay, important for getting management post graduation seats in NEET Mumbai. NEET Mumbai, NEET Bombay in Mumbai. Okay, very important. It is NEET or not NEET Bombay. It is NEET Mumbai. NEET Mumbai. Okay, here through gate only you get. Okay, or IISc Bangalore. Both places you get through gate. NEET Mumbai comes at 12th best management institute in India as per National Institute ranking framework. And the pay package is around, average pay package is about 20 lakh per annum in NEET Mumbai. Okay, that is advantage. Next is helpful in getting PG in some foreign universities like NTU Singapore, NTU, NUS Singapore, these kind of organizations. You can get the um, you can get PG seats in these universities. Also, German universities like Technical University of Munich, RWTH Aachen, these universities you get PG seats. Okay, through GATE exam. Also, GATE exam is a first step before attempting IES, Indian Engineering Service. I'll tell you, students, the maximum benefit of IES or government services or government jobs is for civil engineers. Maximum vacancies for government positions is for civil engineers. Second one is for mechanical engineers. So if you consider public sector units, the maximum is for mechanical engineers, next civil engineers. If you consider government like PWD, you had IES, all those things, the maximum vacancy is for civil engineers. Okay. Next, it's also helpful in preparation of SSC JE, Staff Selection Commission, junior engineers. It's also helpful for that. Next, helps in preparing exams such as BARC. BARC does not also selects BARC, Baba Atomic Research Center. There you get selection through GATE also. You get selection using their own exam also. Both things. Okay, it is similar to GATE level only, but if you did not write GATE, you can write BARC exam and get into. Okay, then ISRO does not take GATE exam. BEL, okay, not BEL, HAL, Aeronautical Authority of India, BEML, Bharat Earth Motors Limited. Okay, this also takes students without GATE, but they have their what you say, they have their written test. You have to clear their written test. Okay, so all these things, your GATE preparation helps them. Okay, next, the second best benefit, not the first best benefit, the second best benefit. Till now, any doubts, students? Till now, do you have any doubts? Hello. Okay then. Okay, students, the more doubts you ask, more better this is of my webinar is. Okay, so please ask me doubts. Okay, second best benefit, public sector units, a good rank, generally less than 500. Or if you are coming from what to say, open category OCs, okay, general merit, you have to get, okay, you have to get more than less than 500 rank. If you don't get that, you will not be able to secure secure a job in public sector units. It's generally difficult. Okay, but if you have some category, then till 1000 rank you can get into public sector units. So competition is huge here. Okay, and but the job is also good because you get an initial salary of more than 10 lakh per annum. Okay, there are institute organizations which give much more than that, but I'm saying this with caution. Okay, 10 lakh per annum CTC is the initial salary minimum. Okay, next, jobs are secure without undue job pressures. In these public sector units, job pressures are almost not there. Okay, so nobody can put you out of the organization once you're in. Okay, and you get very high salaries. Okay, and the promotion is based on your not on merit but on your seniority. Okay, so just like any government organization, it is not on your how well you do, how senior you are. Based on that, you get promotions. Okay, and opportunity to do work towards nation building. Okay, if you work hard. Okay, otherwise, just like any public sector units, you will ruin the system. But most of the gate qualified, after gate has come, motivated people have come into public sector units, so it has a benefit. Okay, so from 2011, the government of India decided that they will take people through gate, not through their PSU exams. Otherwise, every organization had their own exams, and when they had their own exam, anybody can slip in few rupees and they could get a job. Okay, so but now after gate has come, it's very difficult. Okay, even if you are a person who your father is in one of the public sector units or your mother is in one of the public sector units, it's not easy to go there. Okay, so gate is very much required. Okay, next, one of the person, this time our student Akshay Rao. Okay, he got into, just a second, students. Okay, one of our student Akshay Rao. Okay, he got 211 rank this time in gate. So he has got a call from Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited. He is awaiting interview, so hopefully he will get into NPCIL. But I encourage him not to go there. He has also got a thermal seat in IIT Madras. He has got in IIT Madras. He has got thermal engineering seat, thermal engineering MTech. I am insisting him to go for this rather than this, because once you go to public sector units, you may have a very nice job, but your professional strength is not increased. Your professional strength increases when you go to IITs. Okay, IITs, and increase your knowledge and go to a private sector. You may think that, sir, what is this, you're getting more than a lakh per annum in this public sector units, because if you see local, like we are from Mangalore here. Okay, Mangalore has MRPL, has Kudremukh Iron Ore Company Limited, and all those things. They feel they have a great respect for the people who get engineer job in these companies. Okay, but that is not the best one, I say. There are better one than that. Okay, that is got when you have a higher degree in engineering. Okay, and IITs are the best place to be there. Okay, why, I will tell you. See here, when you consider IITs, you have something called pre-assigned credential. That means you are thought you are good and you are actually good. Okay, when you get that rank and you get into IITs, you can do great. Okay, world class standards of teaching and research. Anybody has gone to IIT, you can know how good the teaching is, how the research is, how good their mindset is. Okay, then student exchange programs with reputed foreign universities. You can go, say for example, PhDs. Okay, or MTech. There is something called DAD fellowship. DAD fellowship is in Germany. So what can you can do is you can spend 6 months or 1 year in IIT and 1 year in a German universities, paid fully by government of India. Okay, or government of Germany. Another one, you have Fulbright fellowship. This is in Fulbright Fellowship. Fulbright Fellowship is in America, USA. Okay, so if you get that, US government will pay for your stay, boarding, your going and coming, everything is paid by them. And that student exchange program is very high in IITs. Okay, even in PhD, half of the PhD you do here, you have a guide who is in that foreign university, and you get a joint PhD degree. Okay, that is also there. Okay, very good alumni network. This is the best thing you can have. See, always success in any field depends on network. Very important. Your net worth is proportional to your network. Very, very important. How much friends you have, how much contacts you have, that tells you where you will go in the next year. See, one of the things is that first thing, you have to have fundamentals very strong. If you don't have fundamentals, fundamentals is the base, fundas are the base. If you have a good funda, that is the base. Above that funda, that is network. If you don't have that funda, you cannot build networks. Okay, people will know that this person is hollow, and they will sideline you. In any big organization, if a person is hollow in fundamentals, in the basics, they will sideline. But just having fundamentals is not enough. You have fundamentals and you are isolated, then you will not, your worth will not increase. So it's very important that you have a good network, and IITs are the best place to do that network. Today, IIT Delhi, IITD has the highest unicorns in India. Why is that IIT Delhi has the highest unicorns in India? The main reason why IITD has it has its alumni network is one of the best. They come to from IIT Delhi, they get their BTech or MTech or PhD, and then they start a startup in Bangalore and Chennai. Okay, this is the advantage. Let us see what is the thing. No issues. Okay. Rahul, I will answer. After GATE, should we go to jobs? I'll answer this. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So very good alumni network. Okay. Next, support for startups. In every place, you can have your office inside IITs. Okay, your own office inside IITs. That is the advantage. So that is why this is the best benefit. And here you can get into any post graduation, you'll get rank up till 10,000, and getting 10,000 means out of if you consider gate 2022 as a benchmark, if you get around say 40 marks out of 100, you get inside this. Only 40 marks out of 100, and you know how easy that is. If you prepare, it's very easy to get 40 marks out of 100. You can get 10,000. Okay, now here 10,000 means not just MTech I'm talking about, I'm talking MS also, and the way to get to JRF also. So you have 10,000 till 10,000 rank, you can get into IITs and you can do the best out of it. Okay, IITs I am considering also all the IITs, 23 IITs I am considering. Okay, the best of the IITs, if you want to get, you should get below around 5,000 rank. You have to get below 5,000 rank to get it. If you want to get MTech in any of the IITs, then you have to score at least 2,500 to 3,000 rank. Below that, if you get, you can get into any one of the IITs, any one of the branches. And if you consider branches like metallurgy or geomatics or these branches which are not very much used, okay, very much chosen, okay, by mechanical engineers, then you can get even till 10,000, 12,000, you can get a seat in these organizations. Okay, now, yeah, now let me answer the question which is given by Rahul. Sir, after gate we should go to jobs? No, not always. Where is Rahul? Rahul KH. Okay. See, I will say after gate you have to do your MTech. That is the best option. Don't go for jobs directly. Okay. Because when you do your MTech, you are earning. You're not spending. Okay, you get 12,400 rupees as a stipend. 12,400 rupees per month as a stipend you get, and you actually end up earning your degree, earning money, and then coming out. It's like 12,400 in 2 years. You will have around 12,400 into 24 you do. But the fees is around 30K per semester. That is the fees what is there. So 1.2 lakh per for 2 years. You can finish your MTech. So nothing, no expenses from your pocket. Compare this with MBA. Compare this with going to foreign universities. You're into a lot of problems if you're going to foreign university like this, is it not? So it's always better that you do your MTech. That is the best one, even better than doing what you say going to foreign universities. Because from a private engineering college, when we go, we cannot get in the top 50 universities of the world. If you can get into the top 50 your foreign universities, that is the best one. You can get into Cornell, way ahead. I don't say IIT, go to Cornell. If you get into MIT, Massachusetts, go to Massachusetts. Don't say that, sir, I have got into IIT. Should I go to IIT or should I go to Massachusetts? Even if you can, you make a loan and go to Massachusetts. Okay, that is the advantage you have. Okay. Now, now courses in IITs, IIC. What are the different courses? One is MTech, which is 2 years, 10 to 15 courses, one project. Then Master of Science, which is easier to get, okay, and is in par with the MTech. Okay, it is same because recently in IIT Madras, MS by Research got around 15 seats, 15 people in mechanical engineering got into Bajaj. Okay, and they paid around 15 to 15 lakh per annum, I suppose. Okay, that is the pay package they gave, and that is inside, say for example, it is R&D. Okay, it's the best one. So if you consider these companies like Bajaj or Mahindra and all those things, their pay package is initially less, but it increases exponentially. You compare this 15 lakhs per annum with the 10 lakhs per annum, or say some of the PSUs like ONGC pays around 20 lakh per annum initially. But later on, the improvement is not that high as it is there with these private companies. You can go from one company to the other. Okay, so that is the advantage. Okay, Master of Science is 2 to 3 years, 6 courses only, but you have to do a serious research project. It is a mini PhD. It is a mini PhD. Then you have something called direct PhD. After GATE, you can directly go to PhD and you will get a stipend of 31,000 rupees per month. 35,000 rupees per month as a stipend for the first 2 years. Rest 3 years, you will get 35,000 rupees per month as a stipend while doing your PhD. But PhD is a long-term commitment. There is no risks here. People say there are risks. There is no risk. Okay. People say there are risks. Even if you don't complete your PhD, also even if you leave in between, the advantages are very high. Okay. Then there is something called Pmrf, Prime Minister's Research Fellowship. For this, you need to have 8 CGPA minimum. How much you need? You need 8 CGPA. And here, you will get a stipend of 70,000 per month. What is it? 70,000 per month for the first 2 years. Third year, you get 75,000 per month. And fourth and the fifth year, you get 80,000 per month. 80,000 per month stipend, and that which is devoid of income tax. You don't have to give income tax. It is a stipend. Stipend, when it is there, there is no income tax for that. So everything is in your pocket. Okay, no cutting business there. Okay, so that is the advantage of Prime Minister's Research Fellowship. Then you have MBA and Entrepreneurship. MBA is there in IISc alone. It is not there in IITs. If you want to do MBA in IITs, you have to write CAT exam. Okay, common aptitude test. Entrepreneurship, obviously, there is something called MS in entrepreneurship. Also, when you do MS, there are a lot of places where while you're doing MS only, they have started a company inside IIT campus with the benefit of with the funds given by the government of India. Okay, here government of India supports you even if you have an idea which takes around say 10 crores to implement. Okay, if you ask your father, Papa, give me 10 crore rupees, I have a fantastic idea, I'll implement and I'll make a lot of money. Your Papa may not give you, is it not? But your IIT, the Bada Papa or the government of India, okay, will give you that. You understand? That is the advantage of doing in IITs, MTechs or PhD. There are a number of startups which are starting, like PhD they are developing a new technology while doing a PhD. If they succeed, they can start a company. If they don't succeed, then they get a PhD anyhow. You understand? And today's most of the PhDs are being absorbed by the industry because today's industry needs innovation. If an MNC does not do innovations, it cannot stay in the market. So that is the reason a lot of MNCs today are putting their money on innovation. And whenever an R&D thing is set up, the best thing they prefer is PhDs. So you get a lot of benefit out of it. Okay. Any doubts here, students? Any doubts here? Yes, please. Sir, will it fund for students innovative or unique product development? Yes, true. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. It will fund your any innovative project. Tomorrow you say there is any innovative anything you want to start, or even your financial projects also they will support you. That is the advantage. Okay. Yes, Rahul. GATE exam can be written from the third year, and there is no age bar for that. There is no age bar for writing GATE. Anytime you can write GATE. Any number of times you can write. Even I can write. I have written GATE number of times. Even this time I can write GATE. There's no age bar. There is a 72-year-old person who has written GATE also. Okay. How to start preparing for GATE exam? Sahana, I will tell you in a moment. Okay. That is the next topic I'm going to. Okay. So any doubts here till now? Any more doubts? Just switch on your mic and ask me, students. Okay. That gives a much better feel. No doubts?
Sir, regarding PMR, please explain us again.
Yeah. Pmrf stands for Prime Minister's Research Fellows. Okay. When you go for this Pmrf, what you get is you work in IITs, only 7 IITs, the 7 old IITs, you get Pmrf. Then you get in NIT Truchi, NIT Warangal. Only these institutes you get Pmrf. So what happens? There are various ways in which you can get Pmrf. One is you write GATE, direct you will have an interview for Pmrf and you get selected. Another thing is that you get into regular MTech and then you convert the MTech into Pmrf. That is possible because of your higher CGPA and all those things. Third way is you join for MS and then convert to Pmrf, or you join for direct PhD and then convert to Pmrf. So there are various ways in which Pmrf can be realized. Getting the point? And in Pmrf, when you go, you get yearly contingency grant of 1.5 lakh per year. That is, if you want to go to foreign university to give you a conference presentation, or foreign places if you want to go, or if you want to buy a high-end computer, okay, they will not ask you. You have to give the bill only, okay, and they will reimburse you. Okay, they will not ask you why did you do that and all those. Nothing, no asking. Okay, you have to give the bill that you have bought this one, and then you will have 1.5 lakh. If you are not spending 1.5 lakh, next year, second year, you will get another 1.5 lakh. Okay, and this can be carried on. Like if you don't spend 4 year, you don't spend anything, and fifth year you can spend 1.5 into 5. Okay, so 7.5 lakhs you can spend in 1 year only. That is possible. Okay, so any other doubts, students?
No, sir.
So it was actually designed for IIT. It was designed to stop brain drain, because IIT BTechs actually go for IIT or NIT BTechs go for foreign universities. To stop them from going to foreign university, this Pmrf was started. Okay, and today also it has the highest benefit. People are fools to go outside India. Not if you get the top university, not that. I'm so not saying that the top universities, almost 50 top universities, they are really good. They are much better than IITs, but the ranking what is given to IIT 200 or 250, that is not proper. Okay, IIT has to be in the top 50 universities of the world. Okay, IITs lose out on, say, things like foreign students. It loses out on perceptions. It loses out in a lot of other things. Okay, otherwise on a general metric, on the metric which is without any perception, okay, IITs are better than 50 best universities of the world. Okay, now some of the people I will tell you who have got who have got things here. One is our Ashley from our institute got into Indian Institute of Space Technology in Thiruvananthapuram. Okay, Joshwin got into NIT Surathkal for MTech. Okay, then Alima also got into NIT Surathkal for MTech. Okay, Dikshit Pujari got into IIT Madras. He got as MS he joined, but then he converted into, if you see Dikshit Pujari here, okay, he converted into direct PhD. So he's doing PhD in IIT Madras. Okay, and he's working on turbulence, one of the most difficult concepts in engineering as such. Okay, then our Saif Noel had done his MTech from NIT Surathkal, and Kenneth D'Souza did his MTech from IIT Madras. Okay, and he recently got a job also. Okay, he got a job in one of the companies, electronics manufacturing company. Okay, and Yeah, so that is one of the, and one point, he got, his rank was 5055, and still he got MS seat, not MTech, I'm sorry, MS seat in aerospace engineering. So in IIT Madras. Now you see, this is very important. Even with a lower rank, you can get into IIT provided your interview goes well. Okay, so that is the advantages of. Don't think that getting into IIT you have to score very high ranks. Not required. Okay. Next, your Nitin Nayak this year and Sagar Bangera in civil engineering. They scored very high ranks. Nitin Nayak already got IIT G, he got thermal now, okay, and Sagar Bangera has not applied this time, okay. He could get into naval architecture in IIT Madras, MS, I'm not talking about MTech, MS naval architecture. He could have got into aerospace engineering, MS, okay, because civil engineering has a lot of weightage in aerospace engineering. He could have got into chemical engineering, this one, but he did not choose. He said, sir, I will increase the rank and I will go for one try on PSUs and one try. So here I am supporting him again. See, in Apex students, once you come, you will, the courses are repeated again and again without any additional cost. So if you join here, next year also, you can come and join the classes and there's no additional fees for next year. First year only you have the fees. Second, third, fourth year, until you increase, whenever you are happy with your, this one you can clear, or you can continue. Okay, that is the advantage of Apex Gate coaching. Okay, comparison with other options. Let us see. GRE TOEFL. See, I'll tell you, repeat again. If you get into the best of the foreign universities, kindly go ahead. But what people do is they go to any foreign countries just because it's a foreign countries, and you will get into a lot of trouble because of that. Okay, one of the main trouble what happens is you spend a lot of money and you are it is a loss for you, and you have to fill that losses. Is it not? So it's costly first of all, and it is your other country. You don't know how it happens. I'll repeat again, this is only for lower foreign universities. Don't go to a university just because it's a foreign university or just because it is in USA. Okay, that is my point. Okay, if you get into Cornell, you get into MIT, you get into, say, for example, Carnegie Mellon, these kind of university, you get Ohio State University, Arizona State University, go ahead. Okay, NUS Singapore, NTU Singapore, okay, TUM, Technical University of Munich, okay, these kind of institution you get, no doubt, these are much better than IITs, okay. Now, in any top universities, you don't have campus selections. It is not like IITs. Even if you go to MIT, you have to do your networking and then you get a job. Okay, that has to be understood. Okay, employment opportunities are not guaranteed. Keep in mind, now US is facing recession. We do not know what will happen after 2 years. So it is not a safe bet with this geopolitical scenario. It is not a safe bet. Don't you spend, if you're spending around 40 lakhs, see that your parents have at least 3 to 4 crores as bank balance. Don't take, say for example, you should not take loan and then go for this foreign university. You will be in trouble. Okay, so you have to be very careful about this. Okay, next one. Yeah, I've told you. Nonetheless, top 50 universities are always beneficial. Go for it and go for MS or PhD if you're going. Go for these top universities. The type of what do you say? The type of exposure you get, the type of opportunities you get is really, really phenomenal. Okay, and it is easier to get compared to IITs. Okay, so that is one of the things. But one more point: even GATE preparation when you do, it will help you to get admission to foreign universities. Because what does foreign university do when they take MS? They take an interview of yours. Is it not? If you're doing well in the interview, you are chosen. When you're good in technical, you do well in interviews and you get chosen. Okay, so that is very important. Especially the universities in Netherlands, Germany, Singapore. These people don't take GRE, so you can go to foreign university without GRE also. Okay, Japan. Okay, there are good universities in Japan which don't want GRE from you. Korea, South Korea. Okay. Any doubts here, students? Hello? No doubts? Okay. Next. CAT. CAT is super competitive. Okay, with around 5,500 seats in all IIMs. But why it is competitive is because a lot of other people also write. It's not just engineers who write. And if your English is not great, then I say don't attempt CAT. Okay, because it is difficult. Okay, and fees is very high. Again, you are in losses. You have to take loans and you have to give. But at least it is safer than foreign universities. Okay, now even BTech students from IITs attempt CAT. Okay, so if they have a leaning towards MBA, they do that, and it is really good. I'm not saying it's not bad. It's good only, but you have to see whether you can get that particular level. For example, IIT IIM Ahmedabad has 26 lakh per annum. Okay, this is per annum. Okay, lakh per annum is the average pay package. Okay, whereas if you consider IIT Madras MTech, I'm not talking about BTech, it has a average package of 17 lakh per annum. Now you compare here, you get you are spending around, say, if you consider IIM Ahmedabad, it is 23 lakh per annum is the fees for 2 years. Okay, here what is the fees you are earning? And then if you consider the highest packages, it is comparable for MTech only. If you consider recently, MTech from IIT got a pay package of 1.32 crore rupees. Same thing was got by IM person also. Okay, so it's all about you. One of the main things is that it's brand you that matters. Okay, when you go to IITs, you go to IIMs, you learn a lot. That is important. Okay, so instead of banging your head on CAT, which is really difficult, okay, GATE is a cheaper, easier option. Even to get into even to get into IIMs also. For example, there is something called Fellow Program in Management, FPM. It was called. Now it is a doctorate program. So you can get here without any what do you say, without any fees, and you get paid 35,000 rupees per month as a stipend when you're doing doctorate. And this is in IIMs. Keep in mind. That is after gate. You can write that. Okay. So through gate only the thing is. So here also you can get benefited. Okay. So if you see here, the number of people who appeared has been the same. If you consider in IIMs, 2007 it is 2.5, 2021 it is 2.29. Does not change much. Okay, so that is one point I wanted to make, that even one statement by Elon Musk saying that you have to come to the workshop rather than going in the board meeting and only talking about finances. Okay, today MBAs are such that they talk only about finances, and which is very important too, but products have to be made, is it not? So if the product is not made, how, what will you sell? Correct. So product things, and nowadays mechanical engineers and civil engineers are reducing. No branch, a lot of best of the universities, best of the colleges are not filling up in mechanical engineering. Now see the scope you will have because of this. Because without mechanical, without civil, a country cannot go ahead. People are mad to go behind the computer science continuously. Yeah, the computer science has scope. I'm not saying no, but see the mad rush which is happening now. Whenever there is a mad rush, there is something bad which is there that has to be kept in mind. Another point which people think is that, see, sir, engineering itself is difficult. We'll go for chartered accountants. Let us do other type of this one. I will tell you, it is much more difficult than that. Even your MBBS, you don't get placement. Okay, somebody said to me last that sir, mechanical engineers don't get placement, civil engineers don't get placement, computer science get placements. I say similar way, a person in our a lawyer from best of the organization, they don't get placement. Chartered accountants don't get placements. Lawyer, this our MBBS does not get placement. Does it make less lucrative? No, it has a huge scope. The money what can be made but through civil engineering contracts cannot be made through any other things. A computer science, so a person cannot make that money if compare that with the best structural engineer in the town. Okay, so that's very important. Okay? Now, doing MTech for GATE without preparing for GATE in private universities, it's a disaster. Don't do that. You are just spending your money. Don't go to private university without preparing for GATE. I'm not saying you should not go to private university. See the difference. I'm not saying you should not go for private university. you should prepare for GATE first. Then in case you are not able to clear, then go for private university. Now what happens here, because you are preparing for GATE, your basics have been strengthened. Now after you go to private universities, any private universities in India, however good it is, okay, companies do come, but if you don't have the basic knowledge properly, they will not select you. So it is again struggle for job. Until you clear your basics, should not go anywhere. That will become very bad for you in the future. Okay, so by doing MTech without preparing for GATE in private universities, your career prospect does not change much. Only you will get another degree. Make sense? Sure. Next one. What it takes to prepare. Any doubts still here, students? Hello? Please ask me questions, students. Any doubts here? Sir, is it possible to get into Airbus or Blue Origin? Yes, very much. Airbus comes for IITs. Okay, Airbus, Boeing does come to IITs. So yes, you will get it. Okay, it's very pretty easy to get, in fact. Okay, so that is what does it take to prepare. First thing, 15% clear, 40% questions are simple and direct questions, jack of all subjects, and master of 12th basics. Till 12th, the basics. Finds it's easy to clear game. Always basics is important. So if a person has prepared for JEE in his 11th or 12th, finds it easy to clear gate. Only to clear, not high ranks. High ranks you have to put extra efforts, but clearing would be easy. Okay. The student who counts the number of marks from each subject and prepare only so much will have a tough chance. He has to see all through. Okay, because sometimes easy questions comes from some other topics. So he has to be jack of all subjects. Okay. GATE is not a tough exam, it's a big exam. Okay. How to crack GATE? Learn concepts from a good teacher, study from standard textbooks, make your own notes, make your own formula sheets. Very important. Own, not some others' notes, your handwritten notes. Practice all previous year's questions and attempt mock tests. This is the way it has to go. Okay. Then, you have to start from the third year itself. Sorry, third semester itself. Somebody asked me a question, sir. Who's that? Some girl asked me, sir, how to start preparing GATE exam? I'm fourth. Start now. Nothing great in that. Okay, start with the basic subjects. Basic subjects is first start with maths. Maybe you can start with calculus. Like limits, continuity, differentiability. Limits only comes for 1 to 2 marks. Limits question comes in GATE for 1 to 2 marks. Then go with linear algebra. Then you can go with the differential equations. Okay, so like that you can go. Then go for mechanics. Very important. Go for mechanics, because mechanics is not taught properly in our engineering syllabus nowadays. Okay, so learn mechanics properly. Mechanics comes for 5 to 6 marks in both mechanical and civil engineers. Okay, so learn mechanics properly. Okay, after mechanics you can go for subjects like say fluid mechanics, FM, which comes to 8 to 10 marks in both mechanical and civil engineering. Okay, why I'm saying mechanical and civil engineering together, because more than 50% of the subject is the same in both of the this one. Okay, and FM is over. Then strength of materials, this also comes to 6 to 8 marks in GATE. So this much you clear in the third year. You clear exam. Then concentrate later on. That plan we give in our GATE coaching when we do. The person who comes in the second year, we don't say you do everything. We give them, say that these are the classes you have to attend. We say that. And then we are flexible in timings. Okay, we say this time you come. Okay, so and also we adjust to your academic pressures. Okay, and we say first preference is academics. Okay, second preference is GATE, because in GATE or anything your CGPA matters. What CGPA you get, that is very, very important. So don't say, sir, GATE and I'm not worried about academics. No, you have to get it. Okay, academics is the first priority, GATE is the second priority. But because in GATE we teach academics only, because you're attending GATE coaching, your academics become strong. And because your academics become strong, your CGPA becomes more. But before a university exam, few days you have to prepare with a university exam mindset to score high marks. Just like gate, the mindset is different. University exam, the mindset is different. If you don't prepare with the university mindset, what the teacher has given, you may not score very high ranks, although you have the basics. So it is important. That is also very important. Okay. So any doubts here at this moment of time? No, right? Okay. Now these are our results till now. This much toppers are there. Okay, everybody is well settled. Okay, and advantages of GATE coaching at Apex: faculty, experienced faculty with an average experience of about 12 years. Faculty with GATE ranks, high GATE ranks. I will show you the faculty. Many faculty have core industry experience. So what happens? They plan your career. They tell you what happens. See, like for example, we have one professor called Someshwar Rao. Let me show you. This is our website, and you can see Someshwar Rao. He's a structural engineering, ME from structural engineering from IAS, Indian Institute of Sciences. He has got 6th rank in GATE 2000. Okay, and he has got a gold medal in structural engineering. Okay, he was working in GE. He's a finite element method expert. Okay, he was in GE aircraft. So these kind of people. Muralidhar Bodra. Murali Bodla is from IIT Kanpur, and his GATE rank was 184 in 2005. 12 years of experience. He has got, he's a expert in NVH. He has started his own company called Hertz Solution. He has more than 10 years experience in Mahindra. Then we have Vail Murugan, structural engineer from IIT Madras. Okay, and All India rank of 310 he has got. Okay, Saurav Das, PhD from Malaysia. Okay, so he's good. Shankar Gaud sir, he teaches material science in our institute. Okay, Manoj Kumar Gill sir, who is MTech from IIT Madras. Okay, Muralidhar Kamath, MTech in construction technology. He's a scientist now. He's working in Nagpur. Okay, and Uday Shankar sir, who was MTech from he was HOD of an engineering college. He also teaches. Okay, and in addition to these people, there are a number of other people who are not in this list, because this list is the people who can put it. There are some people who go in private engineering firms who are working part time here. Okay, that I cannot put it over here as our faculty. So there are a number of other faculties who are there who come and teach. Okay, so that is the advantage. Okay, next, second, classroom. Number of students in a class is limited. We don't fill the class with a lot of students. Maximum is 50 or 60 max. Okay, not more than that we go. The pace follows the slowest student in the class. Now you may feel, sir, what are you saying? I am faster in learning. Why are you going with the slowest student? I will tell you, when we go with the slowest students, we get further insight into the subjects. Some of the questions what a dumb students, relatively dumb, not actually dumb, relatively dumb students ask, will give you further insight into the subject. Okay, that is very important. Okay. Time is given for writing notes in the class. Class, you have to write notes also, not just this one. You're given time. It's not like we rush into that. Okay. Attending students' doubt in the class itself. Okay, so we'll not say this much we have to complete the syllabus, so we have to go fast. No, nothing like that. Okay, you attend the doubt in the class itself. You can stop, and once the doubts are all cleared, then we go for the next topic. Okay, that's how. No hurry here. Okay, next, duration and timings. The duration will be approximately 600, but sometimes we go more than 1200. Okay, so students show promise are supported one more year, not one more year. We support continuously. Okay. This is changed now. Okay, class timings are flexible and can be altered at students' collective will. There are regular breaks between each classes, not that we continuously go from mornings 9 o'clock the class starts continuously till 1 p.m. the class is there. No, nothing like that. In between you'll have half an hour, 1 hour breaks. Okay, breaks of 1 or 2 days are provided regularly in between. If you say, sir, it's too much, we want a break, we'll give you a break. Okay. Next, coverage. The coverage of the syllabus of GATE XC is covered along with the ME and CE. That means fluid mechanics, solid mechanics. These we go to much deeper because they're basic subjects. Okay. Our claim is that on topics covered, students can answer any questions that appears in any competitive exam. Getting that point? You go to SSC JE, you go to IES, you go to any other competitive exam. If that subject question is coming, it is there in that syllabus, and I've taught you that, then you can answer that question. Questions from ESE, ISRO, BARC, DRDO are also discussed in the class. Students are prepared for interview in the regular class itself. We will ask you, suppose a topic is there, in that we will ask you questions. How the twisting can happen, how the question is asked in every topics, that we will tell you. Okay. Advantages. Now, students joining in third semester onwards can build strong foundation. Career guidance. See, all our professors are alumni of IITs and IIMs. Okay, IITs, IISc, and there is one professor who is alumni of IIM also. Okay, help to secure internship. So we'll help you to secure internship. Okay, library and reading facility. In if you are coming for offline or even online, if you are nearby, you can take the reading facilities here. Coaching repeated every year. Okay, till a student clears gate for a one-time fees alone. Okay, and subjects taught in such a way that it supports college academics. That means the subjects you have this time, that subjects will be given priority. For example, third semester student now is taking strength of materials, so strength of materials will be taught. Second, fourth semester student is going fluid mechanics, for example, fluid mechanics will be taught. So it will support your college academics. Getting the point? Okay. Recordings of the class are provided for both online and offline classes. Okay. See, what we have here is we have the what you say, whatever I'm doing in the class, I'm doing the online class, offline class also like this only. So offline and online is together. Whatever I'm seeing, this is projected onto the board over here. Okay, and the students are sitting here. Here, this is a classroom. I'm sitting here, and students will be sitting here. Today they are not there, but students will be sitting here, and they will be attending. So offline and online is together. So all the recordings will be provided. Okay, next. For industry professionals, the early industry professionals who have joined a company, okay, for them also we support. Revision of all fundamentals will be done. Flexible class timing. Sometimes we give recordings. Suppose they are not able to attend, we give recordings. Or there is a scheme where you teach through recordings only. That means we say, okay, we'll ask the student what you'll prepare from. Suppose a student say first differential equation is going to start. Okay, then we will slowly each and every day we will give a recording of differential equation classes, and in the evening we sit with him to see what he has learned, and there will be regular tests, there will be regular monitoring, there is a regular push which is given. Okay, very important. Coaching repeated every year till one clears gate exam. Okay, this is only till valid till 30th June only. Okay, free recordings of all the classes. Okay, next, career guidance by industry experts who are alumni of IITs. Because once you enter a organization to go to other places, or you want to go higher, how to plan your career, that does not become very clear. Sometimes you see in mechanical engineering there is something called Six Sigma, lean manufacturing. There is a lot of things, CFD if you are going in that side. There are insights which, if you are working in a company, you may not get it, or people may not tell you that. Okay, because they want you to continue in that field. Okay, you have been trained by that organization. So in that sense, we will give you guidance, or whether to jump. Sometimes what happens, some of the organization you have to be there for 2 to 3 years, otherwise you will not get benefits. So, or you will not get respect if you jump each 1 year. If you jump, then you will not get respect. So there are a lot of career issues which comes. So in that sense, we will guide you in career, because our professors are the people who are industry experts, who have gone through the phase, so they know how to handle that. Okay, next, regular doubt clearing session, library and reading facilities. Okay, batches. This is just a one way of showing you the batches. Now here what happens, there will be 6:30 to 8 a.m. There is 6 to 7 p.m., 7:30 to 8:30 p.m., 9 to 10 p.m. Like that the batches are there. Okay. Now a person may choose not to attend one class. For example, you see that this is very hectic, sir, or a person who is doing is who is in industry, say, sir, morning classes is difficult to attend, sir, I can attend online evening classes, please do it. Now what happens, suppose 6 p.m. a person is starting, numerical methods is done, or surveying is done. 7:30 to vibration machine design and structural analysis is done. Here thermodynamics is here, transportation is done, for example. Okay. Now what happens after this is complete, these things which are there will start in the evening batches. So for a person, even if he says Say, sir, I can attend only 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. class, sir. Other classes I cannot attend. Fine then. There what happens? Your completion of the syllabus will not be 1 year, but it will take around it will take around 2 to 3 years. It will take to complete the syllabus. But on your own pace, you complete the syllabus. Okay. If you are coming all these classes fully, then at least around 4.5 to 5 months, the syllabus will be complete. Okay, 4 to 5 months, the whole syllabus will be complete if you are coming for all the classes. Okay, which is the regular classes. Okay, so this is important. Okay, so any doubts here, students?